This is Play North, the Manitoba Games Show. The Manitoba Games powered by Manitoba Hydro, happening in Thompson March 4th to 10th. I think it's the 7th. It's been a bit of a blur. It's day 4. I'm sure it's a bit of a blur for you guys too. So a couple of our winning coaches from Team South. Guys, give me your names and where you coach regularly.
Go ahead, Peter.
I'm Peter Duick. I work with Coach Mentorship with Hockey Manitoba.
And Rick Lequier, and I coach in the Manitoba Major Junior League with the Twins.
Oh, nice. My brother's a former Twin.
Oh, yeah.
Long ago.
Well, they won Game 1 against Charleswood yesterday, so it's a good start to the playoffs.
Fantastic. This format, you guys, with the Bantams and bringing out the best 120 kids, seems like it worked out just phenomenally. I mean, the games were so close and so exciting. How was it to coach with what seemed like, I mean, obviously the best of the best, but some pretty high-level kids?
You know what? Like you said, I think they did a great job at distributing the teams. As you can see, 8 overtime games in the 18, so really well done on that part. Our group, you know what, most of the South End kids of Manitoba, obviously, and haven't played together a whole lot, but when you come to a short event like this, you got to kind of put everything aside and play that team game, so, you know, we did real well there.
No kidding. Like you said, the format was amazing. These kids look great. Was there something that you did as a coach to try to bring them together and get that chemistry going? Because you hear that a lot on things like the World Juniors and stuff like that, where it's the team that can somehow find that chemistry that gets there. Was there anything special you did?
Anything special. We had a great group of kids that were focused. We had a meeting in Selkirk. We talked about what was at stake here, and the guys just came together, and they were all good players from their own regions or from their own teams. Yeah. Just amazing to see. We're down 3-0 today, and there's no panic on the bench. These guys have believed in each other, and that, to me, that was the key. They believed in each other. So.
I mean, you could see it on the ice. They were just sort of gaining a little bit more momentum and a little bit more momentum. I mean, in overtime, anything could happen, but pretty good. And I know this is a huge showcase for those kids. We had some scouts here, maybe not as many as we would have had down south, but still, I think, was that a big deal with the kids? Were they talking a lot about it? Was it gave them some nerves? They didn't show it, but did you see much of that?
You know what? No, I don't think so. I mean, they're under the microscope all year, obviously with their Bantam level play. So, you know, they come here. I think it's just another event for them, really. So they know they're here, but they just play. Just
here to play and have fun. The best.
The biggest thing for the kids was what was at stake beyond this, the Canada Games, and I think for them that was incentive that they can make that roster. So.
That's a biggie. And so, just to one of you explain that instead of coming from me, but what happens after the games here?
Well, directly after the games, the boys will, some have playoffs back in their respective leagues. And then in April, first week in April, they'll do a top 80 camp for the Western Hockey League. And then after that, in May, they do the top 40. And then they keep kind of going from there until next year. So.
Yeah, hockey was definitely the premier event at this games. I mean, the level of competition was fantastic. People always talk about hockey, male hockey, and I mean, we absolutely didn't disappoint with that. Would you guys, I think I know the answer, but I'll ask it anyways, would you recommend this format again in the future?
Great format. I think the teams are so even. We're talking about the 1 versus 8th. It wasn't a true 1 versus 8th because they were all so close.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it's a great format. I think it makes the players perform early and quickly. If they have a slow start.
That's it?
That's it.
Right on.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, and thanks for joining us right here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. On the Manitoba Game Show, powered by Manitoba Hydro.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Yeah, sir.